The reason I don't like to use New Year's resolutions is because of my past experience with them. And a lot of other people have had a similar experience where you set a New Year's resolution and you are going strong for about a week or 2 weeks, and then you falter, and as soon as you falter, you say, well, I've broken my New Year's resolution, so I guess I'm just gonna have to call it quits. Or maybe you do try again, but you still can't follow through with it, and so you say, well, I guess I just need to give up on this. I think New Year's resolutions are well-intentioned, but they're not effective because of the mindset that's associated with them and the approach we take to carrying them out. A few months ago, I started reading a book called The 12-Week Year, and it's not a book about doing a year's worth of work in 12 weeks, but it's about using the 12 weeks as kind of a framework for thinking about your goals and your targets. And so rather than setting goals that are for a year, or rather than setting targets that are for a year, you think about your year in 12-week increments, and you set your goals based on 12 weeks. And the idea is that by doing that, mentally we're giving more importance to those things because the time frame is easier for us to imagine. You know, a year seems kind of abstract. Even though we've experienced many years, it's difficult for us to think about that span of time. Whereas 12 weeks is a little bit easier for us to grasp. So using that idea, I thought, what if I approached the goals in my life this way? So what if instead of on New Year's Day, instead of setting resolutions, I said, these are my goals. And what if instead of saying, these are my goals for the entire year, which I do have those, I have some really long-term goals, but what if I focused on shorter-term goals? What if I said, for the next 12 weeks, this is what I'm going to try to accomplish? And then the way that breaks down is you set your goals for the 12 weeks, and then you say, okay, so in order for me to accomplish that in 12 weeks, what do I need to do this month? What are the tasks I need to do this month? And in order for me to complete all of those tasks in this month, what are the things I need to do this week? And the thing that's really powerful about that, besides being able to actually understand and grasp 12 weeks as a time span, is that you have these built-in checkpoints now where you can evaluate your tasks, you can evaluate your activity, and you can make tweaks. Maybe in a year's time, your goals will change completely, but you were able to track with that because you had these checkpoints in between. So the reason I love these checkpoints is because, you know, at the end of a week, I get to look back and I get to say, okay, I did these tasks and I didn't do these tasks, and this was the outcome, and this is what I experienced, and I get to evaluate it. I get to see what was actually working. You know, maybe in that first week, you failed to meet some of your goals. Maybe you did have a goal for weight loss and the kind of foods you would eat, and you messed up. Well, you have a checkpoint built in, and then the mindset is not, oh, I broke this resolution, but the mindset is, okay, I didn't meet my goals this week. What can I do differently? How can I tweak this, or what can I change in order to be more successful next week? And then you just keep on using those checkpoints as a springboard to push you forward toward your goals. So that's really helped me a lot. That's what I'm using for this year. I'm actually going to put my goals for this first 12 weeks down in the description below because I want you to see what I'm working on. And if you feel brave enough, go ahead and share yours. I'd love to be able to encourage you. I hope this approach becomes a tool that you can use to reach success in your goals. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year, and here's to a great 2017.